So I got a couple of housekeeping items for you guys. One, I'm an Aquarius, and I like long walks on the beach. I don't know if you guys knew that about me or not. Two, moving across the country is, holy crap, it's a lot of work. And you realize how much stuff you have. Do you guys remember some of this? Look at, remember these? These are tight. Yeah, brand new. I don't know, maybe should I wear them? Should I not wear them? And then what about this? That was Wembley Cup when I dominated some fools even though we lost. And then how about this, how about this, how about this? You guys remember this? This might be one of my favorite jerseys ever made. I have a bunch of them, so maybe I should give them away. Would you guys wear them? Even though I've worn them once? Does that make them more valuable or less valuable? What do you think? I don't know. Number 3, do you know the coolest thing you can do this summer? You can get warm. That's right, get warm with a Warmballers t-shirt, baby! We just reordered some more, so everything is in stock and ready to go at warmmballers.com. And fourth and finally, it's time for this. The very curious news from around the globe with the amazing Conrad. Very curious news item, number 1. Money. Clubs are spending so much of it these days to buy players, it's almost like it doesn't have any value anymore, unless some people are trying to not pay their taxes, and I promised I wouldn't name any names, so I'm just gonna put up pictures of their faces instead, so you guys know who I'm talking about. Because if you're one of those guys, then every single dollar of it matters. No, it's mine, I'm not gonna share, it's mine. Taxes? We're talking about taxes? I run around with other grown men in small shorts kicking a ball in a certain direction. Do you know how much more important that is than paying taxes for paved roads or getting clean drinking water to my house and having the police and fire department protect me and my family in an emergency, or having teachers get paid a fair wage for educating my children? That? I'm not paying taxes. I was told if I came to play in Spain, I wouldn't have to pay any. Or how about the influence that money has? Like say for bidding on a World Cup, England? Yeah, I'm looking at you. Which I think actually has more to do with power than the money itself. Because if you're in a position of power, then you can make all kinds of demands. Like, you guys should kiss my hand the next time we see each other. Or you can ask for exorbitant amounts of money just because you can. Because usually if you're in a position of power, you already have enough money. So it's about pushing people to do whatever you want. Yeah. Listen, hold on. Hold on. Do you want me to tell President Sepp Blatter that you want the World Cup or not? Is that what you want? Listen, this is what I need. I need $300,000 in an offshore, you're not listening to any of this. $300,000 in an offshore account, okay? And I want a scoop of ice cream. Ice cream. Why you know what I want. I asked, you should memorize when I talk to you. Everything that I say. Mint chip, sugar cone, you ungrateful peasant. Also, speaking of money, is Kylian Mbappe really worth the reported 130 million euros it's gonna take to pry him away from Monaco? Is any player worth that really? Real Madrid president Florentino Perez said today that Mbappe is a very good player, but that the 18-year-old may not be good enough to get into Madrid's first team, and why would the club pay such a huge amount for him if he's not going to start right away? And I don't agree with Florentino Perez a lot, but I do agree with him here. And this is a huge statement for one club in particular, and one person at this particular club, and his name is Arsene Wenger. Because he can do something significant. He already put in an £87 million bid for Mbappe earlier this month, which was an Arsenal record. So why not go the extra mile, Arsene? Get that bid up to 100 million with lots of incentives to Monaco if Mbappe does well, which will win back the love and admiration of your supporters. They want to cheer you. They want to have your back. But outside of winning some FA Cups, and I don't want to take away from the significance of that because it is a big deal, you haven't given them much hope in any other competition. And by going outside of your comfort zone, Arsene, and please pay attention, I know this is your favorite show, so open ears, buddy. You have the chance to win everyone over again, because by signing one of the best young players in the world, you are setting up the club for success now and in the future. And isn't that the legacy that you want to leave? So loosen up that tie, unzip that parka if you can, and please adapt to the crazy financial changes of the modern game, because You, Mr. Old Man, have nothing left to prove on the saving money front. We all know you know how to develop players and be the only club that makes a real profit in the Premier League and blah, 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 blah. No one cares about that anymore. Now you need to win. So go buy some legit world-class players to not only get your supporters fired up, but to get the legit world-class players that are already on your team fired up too, because they want to believe that winning the league and the Champions League is possible too, and that won't happen if your competitors are willing to spend, but you're not. And speaking of money, again, I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is heading to China, because the club Tianjin Quanjin is offering him 30 million euros a year. Now, given his current salary, and if I do the math and carry the 2, that would take 7 years for him to make the same amount. So why not go? Just for 1 year. And then you can piss and moan about missing home or whatever, and then get out of the rest of your contract, and then come back to Europe. $30 million richer. It's easy peasy. I should be his agent. You should really think about that. I'd be a great agent. No, but I feel like it's kind of slimy. I mean, I would never want to be in the same category as like Mino Raiola. I mean, that just seems unhappy. Just feel like nobody likes you. Anyway, I would take 5%. Pierre, so if you're watching. And speaking of money again, did you hear that 33-year-old Dutch international Wesley Sneijder, who Dutch manager Dick Advocaat, who has an amazing name by the way, said is still gonna be a part of his national team plans. So he's gonna be relevant. Well, he's close to signing a $3.5 million a year contract with MLS's newest club, LAFC, when they start playing in March of 2018. So my question to all of you is, and it's about Sneijder in particular, but feel free to jump in the comments about anything that I've already spoken about, as you do. And also, this is less about money, because even though I think $3.5 million is a lot for a 33-year-old midfielder who has a lot of wear and tear on his legs, it's probably less than the money they were going to shill out for Zlatan before he got hurt and he's a little bit older, or Cristiano Ronaldo if Ronaldo had showed any interest in coming to LA at all. So right, anyway, that's enough of that. Here's my question. Leaving aside the money he's making, is Wesley Sneijder a player you would want to build a team around? Especially a team in one of the biggest markets in the world, which everyone will be paying attention to in their first season, meaning they cannot suck in year 1? That's my question. So let me know your thoughts, because that's the only very curious news topic that I've got for you today. Later.